Good afternoon and welcome to the Pompey Fisherman channel. I'm down on the boat, just finished off everything I've had to do. So hopefully we're ready for an outing tomorrow. It's nice and calm in here in the boat. Blowing a hooligan out there. Oi Sammy, this is the new boat. Stand up. This is the Predator 160. This is what I've been working on forever. Put new twin batteries on, new fuel lines, new fuel filter, new rod holders, bait table. It's got a 60 horse Bigfoot Mariner on the back that's done 50 hours. So hopefully we'll be getting some nice fish. DJs, how are you, buddy? Stuart, right fella. Yeah, hopefully. I've replaced all the front windows. Like I say, I've fitted twin battery system on it. New lights, solar panel, new rod rests, new fuel lines, new fuel filter, new fuel pump in the engine. What else have I done? New fish finder, new automatic bilge pump. We've been doing everything. Yes, I will, Stuart. I mean, hopefully, I'm down here because I've just stuck some rubber and put rollers on the side for using the Alderney ring, so I didn't want to damage the fiberglass. But hopefully, tomorrow, me and Martin will be out. I'm just waiting for the bosun to come down, the fishing club, to see if I can get out, if I can get put in tomorrow, because it's a weekend and there's boats coming out for the winter, and so we're thinking of going 5 o'clock tomorrow night till 5 o'clock Sunday morning. So it's going to be another 10-hour one, and I'm going to be dying because there's no in the Atlantic Fisher. It had cushions and a nice thing that I could lay down on if I was knackered. This has got none of the above. This has just got lockers, no seat pads, no nothing. Purely a fishing boat. Loads of deck room. I'm good, Wendy Jane, thank you. Yeah, we should be out tomorrow. As I said, I'll reiterate, I'm waiting for the bosun to come down to see if I can get put in tomorrow. Yeah, I'm chuffed to bits with the boat, Wendy. Just got to get her in the water. It's blowing an absolute hooligan today, so I messaged Martin, the autistic nutcase, and said it's blowing 25 miles, it's blowing 45 knots today, and it's supposed to be blowing 45 knots for the next 3 days. So he he sent me a thing of the weather forecast, wherever he gets it from, and it says tomorrow it's going to be 15 mile an hour. So that'd be interesting. It'll probably be 45 mile an hour. No, I can't. It's been too long. The problem I had, my buddy lent me the dough for this boat, and I wasn't expecting it because I tried to buy this boat a year ago, and I couldn't buy it. So I bought the Pompey Fisher. It came up for sale. My mate jumped in and went, "Yeah, I'll have it. Here's the dough. Phone me up. You've got your boat. Sell yours." I thought, great. So I had to valet mine, polish it, get it all ready for sale, and so I couldn't use that one because it was all freshly anti-fouled, valeted, everything else, and I couldn't use this one because it had been out of water for 2 years, so the engine didn't run. There was loads of bits and pieces I had to do to it, but the boat's only done 50 hours from brand new. The fella bought it, the engine's done 50 hours, and the boat's done 50 hours since 2007 when he bought it brand new. So it's been sat in the boatyard for 8 years. Last time it was used was about 3 years ago. So consequently I had to do everything. Service the engine, change the oil pressure fuel pump, new fuel lines, filter, everything. So we had that nice bit of weather and I couldn't get out. Martin was down going bonkers, and I said, "Well, I can't use the Pompey Fisher, mate. You go out, you make it filthy, and it's up for sale." So that's why I've been missing for a while. Oh, hey, Stu. Yeah, I've been waiting all day for the rubber glue to glue the pads on the side coming from Amazon. So, but I'm hoping high tide tomorrow is about 5 o'clock. But I'm hoping until I see the boatswain, I don't know whether I can put her in. Because I've never launched this boat at all, and I've never launched a boat from this club. So that should be like comical capers. But we're all set up. Like I say, Martin's been champing at the bit. And I've got a phone as soon as the time's at 3:49. I was hoping he'd be here earlier than this because Martin's got to order the bait. Which I would say go ahead and do. But I can't see many people going fishing tomorrow. I can't see them running out of bait. It's supposed to be a nice warm day tomorrow. So consequently we're not going out in a nice warm day, we're going out at stupid o'clock, till stupid o'clock in the morning. I'm hoping to go out to Forts on our first run, so I can do some squid jigging out there as well as fishing out there. But we'll see. I don't even know how much fuel this engine uses, so I've got 24 litres of fuel in the tank and I'll take another gallon. Hopefully that'll last, or we've got one paddle on board. I'll be on the phone to Squinny and "Can you come get me?" But yeah, so that's the lay of the land at the moment. Out tomorrow about 5 o'clock. Steam out. We'll either go to the east and fish the Solent, or we'll go out to Forts. Depends on the weather. It do depend on the weather. We don't want to be sat out there getting beat to death. I mean, this is a bigger boat. I mean, it's still only 16 foot, but it's a bigger boat, it's a wider boat, so. Hi, Paul. How are you, buddy? Yeah, good. Good. I said I'm sat on the boat here, all done now, all finished. Everything's done. trying to get it in the water for tomorrow, and then I'll get it out Sunday night, I suppose. I'll have to come down because they won't let me stay on the pontoon there. They're really, it's a used to be a cruising club, and now it's got like, you know, pleasure boats and small fishing boats in it. Not nothing commercial, but they're stuck in their ways. And there's one pontoon, and if you leave your boat on the pontoon, other than unloading and loading, the committee rings me a new rear end. So I've got to try and have a word with the boatswain so that if anybody kicks off, he can say, look, you know, he's coming back in. He didn't get in till 6 this morning. He's coming back at 6 tonight to get it out. But yeah, it's been driving me nuts. It really has been driving me nuts. I've been landlocked for a month, maybe more. And I've not been on here. I mean, I could have gone live while I was doing the boat, but I don't know. In my head, it's nobody wants to see you like fitting cables and twin batteries and doing the electrics and all that and fitting lights and all that. I thought nobody's going to want to watch that, so I've been somewhat quiet. But hopefully, like I say, tomorrow we'll get out and we'll have a good night. Mind you, as you all know, with Martin, it could be like we could go out and do our Chuckle Brothers bit and everything go tits up. But I've checked everything as much as I can possibly check it. Even there, I was going to put it in when I first got it. I thought, like, I'll put it in once I got the engine running and everything clean through. I thought I'll put it in, put it on a moor and take it for a run. I'm glad I never, because the bung on the back where it was plastic and it hadn't been moved for 3 years, I went to undo the drain bung and it fell to pieces in my hand. So that would have been the most expensive anchor on the planet because it would have been sunk the next day. So I fitted a new stainless steel drain bung in the back of her. Everybody goes on about these predators and warriors. I've always wanted one, could never afford one. This one came up at the same money I tried to buy it for last year, but obviously I'd spent me money on the other boat. So I'm in the hole. But hopefully it'll do everything we want it to do. But yeah, I'll give you a look round the outside. As long as I don't fall out of the boat. I'm too old for this climbing in and out malarkey. Right. That's what she is. Sorry about the wind. There's the engine. Done 50 hours from brand new. Propeller the size of the Bismarck. £6,500 that was brand new, and it's done 50 hours. New covers on it. That's the dinghy, the Pompey Fisherman dinghy, which Martin fills up with all manner of items. I had to make this. The bow roller on it was cheese, so I had to make this up. So I stainless steel welded all that together because I wanted a bow anchor that was not going to be all weak and flimsy. Put the new lights on the front, new aerial, new solar panels up there. The trailer is moved I suppose what's it moved 4 times in the yard since it was built brand new. It's a launching trailer. But I'm chuffed to bits with it. Tell you what, getting in and out of things is a mission for me. Here's the helm. Loads of room. New radio. New fish finder and plotter. So I'm well made up. Hello, Chef Coaster. Oh, Dan. Martin, how are you? Yeah, that ain't going to break off soon, Martin, is it? You saw the other one. God, and that was what came with the boat brand new. It was made of cheese. I think if we'd been pulling up an ordinary ring, the bow roller would have just gone and bent like a bleeding sausage. I'm still waiting for Tiggy to turn up, Martin, but I'd say order the bait. If they won't put it in, we'll put it in. Whatever sort of disaster that's going to incur, I don't know. But in my brain, we're going fishing 5 o'clock-ish tomorrow. So if you order the worm up, I've got 22 litres in the tank and I'll take an extra gallon. I read the screenshot you sent me. That don't make no sense to me because like I've got the weather app that I pay for and that's telling me it's 45 knot winds today, 45 knot winds tomorrow. So hopefully yours is right and mine's wrong. Wonderful. Cheers, buddy. Hopefully yours is right and mine's wrong. Otherwise, we're going to be bouncing around like absolute lunatics. But yeah, as soon as Tig turns, because there ain't anyone else I can ask, because you've got to ask the bosun, because he's the one who's in charge of launching and putting in, getting out and all that old malarkey. I've got a box of squid. I don't know if it's going to be any good. I mean, it's fine, it's in the freezer, it's not like old squid that's been frosted, defrosted and all that lot, but I don't know if we'll catch anything on that. Yeah, sea trials. Oh, that could be, oh, I don't want to say. What did you do when you first got your new boat built? I took it out for sea trials in 45 knot winds. Because my mate Martin said it was going to be 15 knot winds. We'll have the police boat coming alongside giving it all that. You drowning or what? Well, yeah, what I'd like to do is I would like to, if it's nice-ish, try around the forts. If it's no good there, go down the east, or vice versa. If we've got to stay in the harbour, mine says 15 mile, Guston 20 max. Yeah, I'll tell you what, it cost me 35 quid a year for this weather app, and it gives Portsmouth Harbour and the Solent today at 45 knots and tomorrow at 45 knots. So I think I've got stiffed for 35 quid. I insured the boat today as well. And I gave them, because it was brand new, it was only, I got all the paperwork from it, from the original owner. And, the original bill of sale, the bill of sale for the engine, the bill of sale for the boat, what he had added to the boat, which wasn't a lot. So I've got everything. And I gave all of that to the insurance company. I gave them the build number, the date of the 10th 2007 when it was built, like when it was inspected and passed over, the engine, brand spanking new, the extras on the engine, because it's got a big foot, industrial leg on it. So I gave them everything. Oi, Ben. I'm not out today, Ben. We're out tomorrow, mate. I'm just down the boat waiting for the boatswain to get here if he's going to turn up, so I can see if I can get the boat in tomorrow so me and Mike can go fishing tomorrow. I think it's about 5 o'clock in the evening tide tomorrow night, and then we'll be out till like 4 o'clock in the morning, 3 o'clock in the morning, whenever we can get back in, I suppose. Got a brand spanking new cooker. No doubt Martin will throw ragworm and weed at that like the last one. I just needs to get back into it. A, because I want to, and B, I've got to try and get me viewing things back up again. Because I'm stuck on 326, I think. I'd like to get to 500 for Christmas. And then maybe get another 500 next year. But we will have to wait and see. Got a new landing net, big enough that I'll be able to get Martin in the boat in that. It's huge. But yeah, 15 mile an hour, I can live with that. Is it spring tides or neap tides? Anyone know? No one our luck, we'll get a spontaneous supermoon come over tomorrow night. Sitting here on my boat, in the boat club, drinking tea, out of the wind. I wish it was easier to launch the thing here. Sort of spring tide-ish. Okay. Well, we'll be going out with the tide, but it's blowing west-southwest, I think. So as soon as we go off the pontoon, it's going to be smacking us in the face. Still, it's no good, as long as we get out, it's no good tomorrow night. I'll blow up my 2-bob air bed and go sleep. Neat tide-ish, I that do. At least it ain't big tides. Shouldn't be big waves. It's blowing its tits off here. And I'm sat on land, surrounded by big boats, keeping the wind off me. It's absolutely blowing a hooligan. My boat's moving and I'm on a trailer. Everybody else is coming in for the winter. Stupid here is going out. It's got to be done though. Wishing I was squidding. Yeah. I thought apparently Carl said to me they got loads of them the other evening off the side of the fort, like big squid. So I thought if we was fishing out there, we could do a bit of squid jigging at the same time, if it's not too nasty. Come on, Tig, where are you? Trouble is here, there's a method to putting your boat in and out. You've got to use a winch, and you're not allowed to put your car on the slipway. I mean, normally I'd back my 4x4 up and dump it in the water, but you're not allowed to do that here. So you've got to use and I've never used it, so I would prefer if the bosun was here the first time, because they put some in with a tractor. But there's only 3 or 4 people in the club that's allowed to use the tractor, and I ain't one of them. Which probably ain't a bad thing, I suppose. I've got a forklift licence, but I've never had a tractor licence. I'm just itching to get out. Concerns? 1. I've run the engine twice for about 15 minutes each time. First time it wouldn't run when I bought it. So I completely serviced it, new high pressure fuel pump, new fuel lines, everything. When I came down the last time, I put the muffs on it, turned the water on, turned the key, started straight up. Really good water flow, said new impeller. But I haven't run it for, like, say, half an hour or an hour or any time under strain. So going out at night, first time, ain't the most sensible thing in the world to do, but I've never been accused of being sensible. But yeah, tomorrow, 5 o'clock. I don't know if we'll go live at 5 o'clock or we'll go live when we get to wherever we're going. Yeah, we could do that, but we'll see what happens tomorrow night, Martin. We got an anchor. Don't really want to be sat on an anchor for like hours on end waiting to get rescued, but on the positive side, the engines look brand new. Hello, James. Good afternoon. Yeah, in theory, I mean, you've got these engines are supposed to do 75 hours running them in. So this one's only done 50 hours and ain't been anywhere. And most of them 50 hours was when they put it in the water, run it from Portsmouth to Fareham to have the engine serviced. Then the engineers took it for a run, brought it back, and it came back to the boatyard. So it's done no work. It's like brand new. and for the best part of £6,000, it wants to be like brand new. But like I say, if you could pop on and see us tomorrow. Major Stone, mucker, how are you? We're getting ready for tomorrow's disaster. Disaster on the high seas. About 5, 6 o'clock tomorrow night, we'll be heading out. And then we won't be back till about 4 o'clock Sunday morning. So we'll be out all night. Hopefully catching some fish. And Martin not throwing rods in the water. Mind you, I've got 2 rod breasts and he got 2 rod breasts. So it don't mean that he won't put another 16 rods leaving on side of the boat. But, you know, in theory, we've got twice as much deck room. Now in my head that says we've got twice as much room for the amount of gear we used to take. But then we're talking about Martin here, so he could bring double the gear and still only have the same amount of space. But yeah, just want to get out there, get me subscribers back up, get back out on the sea and test the rate. Trouble is, the only marina that's here that I could stick it into and then go out maybe once or twice, or 2 or 3 times, is Gosport Marina. I've never been in there. I would imagine they charge the same per day as Northern and all the rest of them, so it's not like extortionate, but it means getting from here to Gosport, which is a bit of a pain in the arse. I don't know what's worse, getting here to Gosport or from here to Aylen. But then if you go out at Aylen, it's a long old run to get to the forts. It's quicker to get to the forts from here, and obviously it's quicker to get to the east from here. Yes, Martin, we'll definitely catch some fish. Christen the boat. I want to get the buff out in a minute and buff the sides of her and give her a polish, because she ain't had a polish for 3 years. So I'm going to crack on and do that in a minute. Get a bit of shine back on her. She's never been anti-filled. Anti-filled? My God, when? She's never ever been anti-fouled, because she's never been left in the water. She's, you know, she's sort of gone in and come straight back out again. Never know, mate. Might find one of them there cod. That'd be nice. I still want a bloody place. A place and a cod. That's what I'd like to catch this winter. Something I can take home and eat for tea. Put new windows in the front of the boat, because the old windows are like that. Like, you can't see out the bloody things. So I put new windows in the front, because on this boat, with the canopy up, you can't stand up and look over the top of the wheelhouse. So you've got to steer it visually through the windows. But that's what they were like. You can't see buttons out of them. I mean, they've got the sun shining on that. That's more of a true view. But at night, they'd be a pig to see out of. So I've replaced all the front windows So hopefully we'll be able to see what we're doing. Right, I'm going to love you and leave you, and I'm going to get on and give this boat a polish. And yeah, I know, Martin. Yeah, you can see they're crystal clear now. So I'm going to love you and leave you till tomorrow. Please come on tomorrow and have a look. We'll be live from, I would imagine, between 5 and 6 o'clock, possibly a little bit later if we're not going to go live till we get wherever we're going. But love to all, and I'll catch you tomorrow. From me, it's now. See you later. Take care. Be lucky. Bye now.